This has been our happy place this week. Why? Because when the weather changes, we find comfort in food. This becomes the heart of the home. And when it comes to comfort food, with a twist, few things hit the spot, like a grilled sandwich, especially one bursting with bold flavors, maybe one that you haven't discovered before. And Sunbake sourdough combines the familiar ease of everyday bread with the artisanal taste of traditional sourdough. That's a lot better for the gut, making it a must-have in the kitchen. And today we are turning up the flavor with sauteed mushrooms, melty cheese, and zesty kimchi. Dun, dun, dun. I like the way you rock up as soon as we said zesty kimchi.
That's exactly what brought me here. I love it.
Kimchi is funky.
It is funky.
When you talk about funkiness in the kitchen, it's got a bit of umami, it's got a bit of like a pickle vibe. Absolutely cool. Woo,
Got it.
Get a smell of that, but it's giving me Asian vibes. And of course, the sourdough is going to be a perfect sounding board. It offers the rich taste of traditional sourdough with the convenience of pre-sliced everyday loaf. Perfect for busy lifestyles like ours. Great source of fiber, low in fat, 100% vegan, making it great to fit into a variety of meals. And I think perfect for the grilled cheese. So I've got the mushroom sauteing here.
I love that.
At a nice low heat.
Does grilled cheese require 2 people?
Yes, it does. And 2 cheeses. Those are the
And
rules.
2
You've got to tick both of those boxes. So we've got our mushrooms. I'm going to saute them down. And I think everyone knows when a mushroom starts to look like it's been sauteed.
Yes.
You know, it just starts chilling out, relaxing.
It wilts a little bit. I'm going to wash my hands to get on the bread.
And of course, it's got a beautiful umami flavor profile, which we love.
Yes.
And that's going to be kind of kicked into a higher gear with what we're adding. So a little bit of soy for that umami, for the saltiness. And often soy can have quite a high sodium content. You can get the lower amounts, but for me, it's a salt.
Yep.
So instead of putting salt in, put a bit of soy to be that flavor profile. Oh man, a little bit of white wine vinegar. And our shallots are going in. And then, of course,
the kimchi.
Kimchi. I've never cooked with kimchi before.
But what a great addition. Like, I'm genuinely excited about this.
And I've actually just turned it off because I don't think the kimchi, being a pickle, needs a huge amount of cooking. And once your mushrooms are done, I think, and bearing in mind, you can eat a mushroom raw, so you are safe. So I'm going to let that just reduce down just a little bit, but it absolutely looks amazing.
The butt of the bread?
I do as a parent, but I'm yet to get my kids to eat, what did you call it? The butt.
The butt of the bread. Growing up, we called it a corsi, but it's the butt of the bread.
And you've got to pat it to test the freshness of the bread, okay? And this bread stands up. I love the fact that we're using sourdough. So what I think, to actually make this process a little bit easier, I'm going to swap these guys around. I'm going to put the butter in the pan.
Ooh,
okay, so you don't even have to put the butter on the bread. And if
how much butter?
More butter, more better.
Absolutely,
but just
like that.
rock and roll, yeah. There we go. And we will let you do your thing.
I like this butter container.
And then it's about compiling. And I think some people want to kind of toast before. For me, I think you want the soft bread on the inside and then the toastiness
on the outside. Yeah.
That kind of always feels like restaurant quality for me.
I would agree.
And you've got a nice bread that's going to stand up to a lot of filling here. That's the nice thing about the Sunbake sourdough. So it's up to you to layer in your cheese how you like it. And then, of course, the kimchi is going to be a beautiful pickle balance to like the richness of the cheese. But for a grilled cheese, you've got to have the right bread. It's as simple as that. And I think the subtle sourdough flavors here are going to lend even more to this flavor combo. Soft yet sturdy texture gives it that strength to withstand the melted cheese. Versatile enough for sandwiches, obviously for toast, for soups, and perfect for those lunchbox snacks. And you can feel a little less guilty about that as well, which is cool. Made with a bread starter culture, it may improve gut health as well, making it a great choice for the whole family. I really do try it. We're going to lean into bread, lean into sourdough if you can.
And how
that looks
convenient
great.
to have it already sliced. All right.
Ramp you up a little bit.
So I'm going to put that in there.
And
then more cheese.
And more cheese. It is beautiful. And then, of course, we're going to just wrap this up by squishing it all together. I'm going to try my best. And you and I play off the same kind of playbook when it comes to food. There we go. Just pop that right down there. And then don't be distracted. That is the key thing, yeah. I would even put some cheese on the top there. I love to have the crispy cheese on the top when you do it. But we're going to just let that guy toast off. And it really is as simple as that. And you can take this anywhere, but I love the balance of the kimchi, the pickle of the kimchi with the cheese, perfect combo, and a bold twist for your mealtime with Sunbake sourdough, the key ingredient here. Easy, everyday sourdough that the whole family can now enjoy. And if you want the full recipe, you can visit expressoshow.com.
Easy peasy.
There we go.
This is taking grilled cheese to a whole new level for me. And you know how many grilled cheese we're going to get through this winter.
I love it, man. No, it is our comfort food. But they have to be restaurant quality, and this is how you do it.
Exactly.
Ja, toeval.
Introducing new Sunbake sourdough, the feel-good everyday bread.